All right, collectors, today on the channel, we've got something that I've really wanted since I first saw it. And this was an exclusive that was only, I'll try to put a picture of it right here to see if I say it right. But it was only available, I thought they were only gonna have 800 made, and I thought it was only gonna be available at the Hong Kong Anime Gaming Comics Con. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, I wasn't going to go all the way to Hong Kong to get this, but boy, did I want it. Now, I was willing to pay whatever price it was going to take. Number one, the Punisher is one of my favorite characters, right? I've got, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Punisher. They're some of my favorite characters. They're characters that just, take a beating sometimes, but then they keep coming back, right? You guys have been here long enough on the channel. You guys who have been know that, just Punisher is one of my bread and butters. Love the Punisher. Military related, this channel is kind of in that same vein, right? And when I saw it, I was like, oh, I gotta have it. Whatever it costs, well, not whatever it costs, but however, we got to do it. I got to get this figure. If I got to get it on eBay and pay the sucker prices because I wasn't able to make it out to Hong Kong, it is what it is. But however, I was able, or Big Bad Toy Store at this very moment still has these available. And that's, I saw that Big Bad Toy Store put it up for pre-order shortly after that gaming convention was over. And I jumped at the chance to get this thing. I was all over it. So the other thing I know and why I really had to have this is that Sentinel fighting armors are just very well articulated, like superior level articulated. And I have the Black Panther fighting armor, and I have the Iron Man fighting armor, and now I have this War Machine fighting armor. Like they make a Thor one too, I think, and maybe like a Wolverine or a Captain America one. That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. But Iron Man, Black Panther, War Machine, those make sense to me as far as a fighting armor. What, these characters, are, to me, they fit the mold of that, right? The other ones, not so much, because they already have gifted powers. They don't need any extra things. But if you picked it up and you like it, who am I to tell you no? All right. Let's take a look at the box here. If you've seen the fighting armor boxes, it's kind of par for the course, right? What this one has also is a flap to open it. Looks great. Look at that. Got a cover there, and there's you get to see me, a reflection of me, and we'll take it out in a minute. And what else do you have? You got a little thing right here, some action, Marvel. It is fully licensed, Punisher. It is from China, but it is fully licensed. And then you have some more configurations. Man, it just looks amazing. All the things that you can configure it to do. I love it. Punisher, there's some, I don't know, some numbers there if you need to call somebody, I don't know. And then again, another side shot there of the Punisher. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open and let's get into it. All right, so number one, what do you get? Well, you get the figure and all the accoutrement that come with it, and you get this handy dandy stand, and you get kind of like a little instruction book for it. But man, who needs an instruction book over here? Oh no, somebody was down for the count. Anyways, let's open it. Let's do a little bit of an unboxing, I guess. Hopefully, I don't like it when they're taped down. Okay, good, it's not taped, it's just tension on the box there. Let's take that off. All right, we've got some hands. We've got some open palm hands here. There you go. Yeah, they look cool. So one set of hands. We'll just lay out the TA50 over here on the side. And then we've got another pair of open hands. Okay, what's the difference here? Okay. All right, well, here's this. You know what? I'll grab the other set in a minute. Here's another set of open hands. There you go. I think they would have done better with giving us more relaxed hands or something. So here, let's compare these two together real quick. Let's see. Hold on. That's that one. Okay, yeah. All right, so this goes here. Here's the difference of, whoa, almost lost him to the carpet monster. So I guess this one's a little bit more like opening or closing type of hand, and this one's completely open as opposed to that one. I don't know if that's, I think a different pose would have worn, that would have been, I don't know, a different pose. I don't know, not great on that one. But that's fine, All right, what else do we have? I would have preferred a different pose, I guess. We've got these two, I guess, I don't know, laser shooters, or I don't know what these are the XM34 rifled edition. I don't know what these are, man. I don't know. Energy things, shooter things. Blasters. You got these two blasters, man. So are they the same? They look the same. Are they the same? Yeah, they look the same, only mirror images of each other, right? So they've got, they look like a little sparkly. You see that? It's got like that gunmetal finish. So there's these two, TA-50 here on the side, right there, two blasters there. He doesn't need to hold the blasters, he can just control them. And then he's got a set of missile pods, 4. So we've got 4 missiles in the missile pod set. It's interesting. I wonder how this, I might have to take a gander at the instruction booklet after all. And that's all we get. That's it. That's it for that. Let's put that down. And then you get the figure itself. Yes. Here you go. Now, these figures are incredibly well articulated. And they also have die cast in them. So there are some die cast parts in this. So it's got some heft to it. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it from the front here. It's got the skull there looking good. I don't see any major flaws with it. I think the retail price on this at Big Bad is like 99 bucks. So they did a very good job on it. I don't see any particularly scuffs or screw ups on the paint. Although I will tell you that because it's metal, at some point it might scuff up. So very nice detailing along the sides there. That, very nice. Some hits of, you've got gunmetal, you've got black, you've got chrome, you've got white, you've got red. So lots of little detail has been hitting on this, right? Got some more spots of red there. Yeah, it looks really good. So, I mean, just on the way it looked, it's exactly what I thought it would look like. I mean, really. So, it just looks great. Do I see anything that could have improved? No, it's the exact same picture that's on the box. So anytime a figure is the exact same picture that it is on the box, and there's no slop or sloppiness to it, or, you know, quality controls issue on it, it looks even better in person, you know, to pop it out here. Anytime they've met that, look at that, there's no issues there with the, yeah, it just looks great. It looks really well done. They did a really great job. I mean, by default, that's a 5. And I score my figures like this, so come take a look at it. We do it 1 through 5. 1 is trash. 2, 2 to 3 is anything between 1 and 2 is trash. Anything between 2 and 3 is let your toddler play with it. Anything between 3 and 4 is, it's all right. It's all right. Anything between a 4 and a 4.5 is a good figure. Anything between 4.5 and 5 is a great figure. And every now and then we do like Spinal Tap and turn it up to 5.1. But for now, in the looks department, aesthetics, it's got me at a 5. All right. And we're going to load it up with these accoutrements in a minute, and we'll see if it keeps the 5. As far as, and when I say articulation, I mean, how does it move? How does everything function in it? The functionality of it. So let's start to take a look at the articulation side of it a little bit. As I remember, yep, lots of movement in the head with these. Lots of no issues there at all with the flying. Can turn left, right, can actually do a little bit of a dog-eared pose there like that. So it's beautifully articulated there. Can immediately do a T-pose. Not an issue there at all. Look at that. You can tell some of these joints, I just don't know how some of these joints though would wear over time since they're metal, but I mean, I've had no issues with my other two fighting armors that I picked up. So, and then you also have a butterfly joint there. See that? I don't know if you're seeing it. So there's a butterfly joint there as well, which is very cool. And you got a cut at the bicep there. You got a double jointed elbow, but of course there's a lot of mass here. I believe you can actually take this off though. I'm pretty sure you could take this off. I'm pretty sure. And then it would, you could do more with it. But we'll mess around with that later. This is something I learned recently. Look at this. He's got some claws on there. And I think actually, I saw it where, anyways, these are claws that he can have on there as well. I thought I saw where you could put the other set of claws on it and it turns into like a grappling hand or something. Anyways, let's keep going. The hand, it's a closed fist right there, and he can move it around up and down. It's kind of McFarlane-y, kind of a Mafex-y type of a scenario there. He's got a cut here at the abdomen, which is very nice. Very smooth too, very smooth. You've got another cut down here at the waist, but it's not as articulated. It's just there. But look at how far he can turn though. I mean, that's human-like, right? This one I wouldn't push all the way around because it is not designed to go all the way around like a G.I. Joe. There's much more intricacies happening here. But the fact that he can do human-like pose like that is and he can turn like this. Look at that articulation. It's off the charts, man. Now let's see if he can bend back. He can bend back that much. That's actually quite a bit. And how about forward? Oh, he can lean forward quite a bit too. I'd like a little more, but that's okay. That's really good. See that? That's actually really good. So I'd like a little bit more bendy there, but it is what it is. What else do we have? No drop down there, but it does a weird thing here where, did you see that? It has a drop down joint here. So you could do this. See that? So it comes out that's a lot of articulation there. So, but then there are some interesting things that happen with this joint. You could do more with this joint, but you have to position it correctly. I think, I don't want to, there it is. All right, there it is. So you can kick up quite a bit too with that joint. Because again, it kind of, it releases. So it's a drop down joint, but it releases down here. So you can kick up quite a bit with that. You can go back quite a bit with that. Look at that. And it does have that cut down here at the thigh. It's not super there, but if you drop it, then you can go further. And then you've got a double jointed knee. I do not think he has a boot cut though, no. But he has a lot of articulation down here as far as what he could do at the ankle. You see that? The ankle has kind of a boot pivot down there at the bottom. So you could do a lot with his ankle. Only thing he doesn't have a lot of, well, he does have some ankle pivot there. So, and usually figures with this kind of armor down here at the bottom have very little. So again, did you see all that articulation on this metal guy? I mean, he's insanely articulated, just insanely. And look at the, she's got like a shoulder shrug too, which is interesting with the butterfly joint there. It's just like a cup there, which is very cool. All right. So articulation, aesthetics. I'm going to hook this all up in a minute. So far, this thing is rocking. It's meeting my expectations exactly as to where I wanted them to be. So let's keep going. I'm gonna, you know what? Let me take a look at I don't want to break it. So I'm gonna take a look at the manual real quick to see how all this stuff fits on. All right, let's get back to it real quick. Now, something I just learned is that, yeah, these only come down like that, but you can actually pop these off. I'm not going to pop them off, but you can pop these off. You don't have to have these little claw things on here. I'm going to leave them on. Yeah, you could pop them off actually you could, but I don't want to lose them. I don't want to mess around with them. So I'm just going to, let's configure him normal like, right? So I believe if we're going to just do him normal like, that port goes onto that. And let's see, that port goes onto, should just slide right in. Yeah, perfect. And there you go. You got a lot of movement. You got to turn there, right here. You got to cut there, I believe. Yeah, cut there. And then you have a turn down here at the bottom. So there is a lot you could do with that. So there's that. He's got his missiles ready for you. Just, you say the word and we'll blow that stuff up. And then I believe, which side do these go on? 1 second. Let's see. Okay, I guess like that. All right. And these fit on this way. Just like, this guy has got some weapons. And that's, War Machine has always been known for all the weapons, right? We just got all the weapons on War Machine. He just puts them all on there. So there you go. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Oh, let me show you something else. If you want to move this is something that was ingenious to me. I know Hasbro and I know a lot of other people won't bother to do it or can't do it or it's not in their budget. But how they do these, I forgot that you can actually move this little thing up. And you can actually roll his foot even higher up. You see that? And then you can bring that down. So he can go actually a lot further with this armor because of that. And so if you just want it regular, there it is. But if you want it, like I said, if you want to push that leg up higher, you do that and there it goes. And then the other way, he has that much. There's nothing back here to do that, but you get the gist of it there. So, in conclusion, guys, to me, this is a solid 5. Is it a perfect 5.1? I don't think so. The only reason I say it's not a 5.1, for me, this is a 5.0. It's a great freaking figure at the very top end. What would have taken this over the top to a 5.1, a must-have? I had to have it. For me, personally, it was a 5.1, but I'm trying to be a little less biased here. And, for everybody else, I believe it's just a 5. It's a fantastic, just the articulation in it. Now, could it have been a 5.1 for everyone else? Maybe. If, I think a couple of things hold it back a little. I'd like to see more crunch here. That's one thing. I'd like to see, what was the other thing that I was, I'm struggling with it. I'm struggling finding anything else wrong with this little guy. I'd like to see him kick up a little more, but come on. That's pretty good anyways. Wow. Just, it's a 5 for me. That's just it. I would have liked to have the option to remove these, but I don't think we can remove these particular things. I think these have to stay on, I don't think there's a way to remove them. But regardless, he's got bolters here or machine guns here, lasers, blasters, missiles. Yeah, he's going to do some damage. All right, guys. Well, what do you guys think? Are you going to pick this guy up? Are you going to go order him from Big Bad? Has anyone else done a review? I haven't even checked if anyone else has taken a look at these, but most of the Sentinel figures are pretty close to each other. I just wanted to give you a review on this one because to me, this one looked fantastic, guys. It just looked fantastic, and I had to have it because I'm a big War Machine fan. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will tell you that I'm going to put out a hunt video tomorrow, and I'm going to do the news at the end of the week. The videos might slow down for a couple of days because I have some commitments to do for my family and for work. So, but I can guarantee you that there will be at least one hunt next week and the news for next week as well. So I will be putting those out. Once I get back on schedule, we'll continue to do, the same, we're back on schedule. We're back putting out reviews. We're back doing toy hunts. We're back. Everything is back. I'm going to see, though, if I can get through a couple more reviews and then put those up next week. So at least there's something up on the channel for you to watch, to have some fun in. And yeah, just have some fun. You know what? I just thought of something to review. And we can put that up and you guys can check it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Hey, if you keep coming back for the toy hunts, for the reviews, for the news, for my shenanigans, if you're laughing at my babbling about, that's what we're here for. We're here to have a good time. I try not to get involved in a lot of the drama unless it's insane, unless there's somebody just behaving insanely. Then I might say a word or two, but for the most part, I'm here to have some fun. All this stuff is discretionary spending and not to be taken seriously at all. We're just having a good time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Special thanks to the members for their generosity, input, guidance, engagement. They allow me to bring you better content. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as long as you're having fun, smiling, looking forward to new toys, guess what? You're doing it right. All right, thank you so much for watching. As long as you keep watching, I'll keep rolling these shenanigans out.